By its very nature, the sport of hunting is unpredictable, and the African safari is no exception. Africa issues both challenges and rewards to the hunter as she sees fit, and the experienced sportsman understands that his main goal should be to put in the work, walk the miles, and stay prepared for the unexpected opportunities that Lady Luck lays at the feet of the determined. Frank Imperial is hunting a world-class lion in Chifuti Safaris Chewore North concession when a very welcome visitor decides to drop by for dinner. Luck can be a two-edged sword, as any seasoned hunter can tell you. But in honor of the old saying, when Mother Nature smiles, you better have your rifle loaded, client Scott Dinger experiences a hunting opportunity that is just too good to pass up. Finally, professional hunter Rex Hoots and client Keith Wileman begin one of Africa's most classic dangerous game hunts, a tracking safari for bull elephants in the famous Jess and Mopane scrub of the Lower Zambezi River Valley. Flexibility of both game plan and attitude can be a key to success as the days on safari tick by. But good things may indeed come to those that wait. They come faster to those who are willing to adapt.
Just go back and go around. All right. But it looks, just keep quiet. Don't talk.
We're going to go out and collect another impala now because the impala that's in the tree is completely eaten, and we need to get some fresh meat in the tree, so this male will come back hopefully today.
Tidbit.
What?
Huh?
I don't know. I have no idea.
He came back again.
No.
I have
Sure.
no, how the could that have happened?
Came through, yeah.
No. That's the first time that ever happened.
Definitely the one, eh?
Yeah, feel how hot it is?
It's hot.
It's hot.
No. Nearly killed it. That's amazing.
That's amazing. That's the first time that has
Hit that rock, but how does it get from there?
Came back again.
Where did you?
That's scary.
Huh?
That's scary. Between.
You know, you don't ever shoot anything behind a rock. Couldn't believe what just happened. Took the impala for bait, and the bullet ricocheted off a rock behind the animal and came back at us. First time ever saw anything like that ever happen. A little scary. People do get hurt.
Within a couple of days of the start of the hunt, we got our first leopard male on bait. Unfortunately, there were females also moving in on the baits, and they consumed a fair amount of our bait that we had actually put up. The males are a lot cleverer than the females. The females will generally feed on the baits all day. Every time we arrive at the bait sites, there generally be a female in the tree feeding. But the male will generally feed early morning and late evening, and unfortunately, for the first couple of days, the male wasn't coming in on time.
When we return, Scott Dinger is about to experience a very expensive hyena hunt. When you provide free dinner in Africa, you never know who might decide to show up.
For over 20 years, we've taken you on safari across the entire continent of Africa. And now, all the action lives in one place. Introducing the Safari Classics TV app. Watch hundreds of episodes and full-length features ad-free. See exclusive behind-the-scenes video you won't find anywhere else. Join me weekly for stories behind the hunts. Get the knowledge you need to prepare for your next safari, including gear, tactics, travel, rifles, calibers, and so much more. Connect with hunters around the world inside our community campfire. Share your adventures, ask advice, or lend yours. Join me inside the Safari Classics TV app, your front row seat to safari, the world's last great adventure.
The spotted hyena is the nocturnal voice of Africa. It also offers one of the most unique hunts of the safari.
One of the main animals that I came over here for was a hyena. It was one of the top 3 things I wanted to get after the elephant and buffalo. So we've set some of the carcass out as a hyena bait, and now we're back here in the Jess building the blind and setting up to leave it out for a couple days and see if we can't get a hyena.
So that evening, I decided we would go to the hyena blind and just sit there till last light, and that can be quite productive sometimes. The hyenas do come in the evening just before dark. We left everyone in the truck and we decided we were going to walk into the blind, only to find a surprise in the riverbed.
You can see where he's been drinking water here, Scott. Yeah, this cat must be feeding on a hyena bait. We're about 200 yards from the bait, and he's drinking water out of this pool here. It's a nice cat, very nice track. I think we're going to get more than a hyena on our bait tonight. It's a nice cat. Scott, there's a big male leopard in the bait. Take him. He's on the right-hand side of the tree.
Is that a hyena?
It's a leopard.
That's a nice cat, sir. Very nice cat.
It said yes on that paper, right?
It did, yeah. I think that you got the...
Wow. Nice cat. They don't get bigger than that, eh?
I have to touch it. Jeez. Oh. Look at that.
Well, Scott, you've got yourself a fantastic trophy here tonight. Totally unexpected.
Yeah.
I kind of knew that this is what we had feeding on our hyena bait.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm sure you didn't expect this.
No, I'm kind of speechless still. I expected a hyena, and this is one of the things that I knew I'd have to come back to Africa to get, but you know, I'm just dumbfounded right now that we got a leopard on a hyena bait. But this is one of the things I always wanted, and I know a lot of guys spend a lot of time in Africa trying to take a leopard like this, and so I'm very ecstatic and very happy to have had this opportunity.
Well done,
So,
Scott.
thank you.
You took a great trophy there, and you shot really well. Yeah, a lot of guys come to Africa many years and they don't get a cat, and this guy was just too good to pass up, and
Yeah.
you took the opportunity whilst you had it, and I'm proud of you. Well done.
Oh, thank you very much. I'm very excited.
September in the Zambezi Valley is a hot, dry time of year, and Keith Wileman has come out to try for buffalo. We met him at Chenji airstrip and made our way to the camp. We went out to the rifle range and tested Keith's two rifles, a 375 and a 3006. They were both in good order, so we started out into the field. On the hill, one at the very back. Well done, Keith. Well done, sir. Well done. Good shooting.
Yep. It was a difficult shot, but it made it. And first trip to Africa, first trophy. And great work done by all.
Yeah, fantastic shot. One of the other hunters saw a big herd of elephant this morning with 2 bulls in it. So we're just going to try and catch up to them and have a look at the bulls. I can't see a bull. I'm guessing maybe there's that big group split up. Remember, we heard them screaming there, we heard them screaming on top as well.
Should we call a
Shecky and tell him to get the jet?
Yeah. Slither around here and be gone.
When we return, we're back in the Zambezi Valley after the elusive wonder we know as the leopard. The cat hunting is heating up for Frank Imperial.
We had a couple of cats feeding on some bait, so we went to check it out, and we didn't know if it was a male and female or if it was two females coming in. We're on our way to a bait that's just been hit by a leopard, and hopefully tonight we're going to see him, and I will be able to take him, shoot him.
And when we were sitting at this blind, at about 10 to 5 in the evening, a very nice sized leopard arrived at the tree. It jumped up the tree without us being able to see whether it was a male or a female. And we got pretty excited. We thought this was the one. When the leopard had finished feeding, it got out the tree, and when it got near the ground, I could actually see that it was a female, so there was no chance of actually shooting this animal.
And one evening we came into our bait site, and the cat came in. It was really a large cat. We thought it was a male, but all of a sudden we discovered it was a female. It was a great opportunity to view and watch this wonderful cat.
After the female had fed, she jumped out of the tree, and when she got to the base of the tree, she gave a grunt, which is something that you don't often see at the actual tree itself. They normally grunt behind the tree and in the thick bush and whatever. So it was really, really nice to actually see a leopard do the full grunt call and trying to chase any other leopard away from that bait.
All we could do was just sit there and watch her feed and be astonished at her beauty. And we were hoping a male would come along and join her soon. A female came in and fed and decided that she was going to lay down next to the tree, which was amazing. And Impala walked right by her not too much longer. And she had no interest of it. She was probably filled and full from eating off the bait. She was really, obviously, very, very comfortable with our setup. Although we didn't have a male feed, it was great to see a cat call in the wild most people would never, ever have the opportunity to hear or see.
Next week on Dark and Dangerous. A mature wild lion is easily one of Africa's most difficult trophies to attain. They never come easy, and for many hunters, despite their best efforts, never come at all. Hunter Frank Imperial and veteran PH Ian Gibson of Chifuti Safaris continue to stalk just such a lion in the wild Zambezi Valley. One of Africa's best dangerous game combo hunts is the one for Cape buffalo and leopard. I've done this hunt myself and can assure you it is one that will test you mentally and physically. We'll join Jeff Keeter and PH Mark Villaro as they begin their hunt for these two members of Africa's Big Five. Tracking a bull elephant on foot into heavy cover is the epitome of fair chase hunting. It is also one of Africa's most dangerous pursuits, a fact that hunter Keith Wileman understands and accepts.